All right, new game. I'll do combat at hard, but I'm kind of an idiot, so I think I'm gonna keep puzzles at standard because I'm stupid. Don't tell my boss that I think I'm stupid. He shouldn't know that. So my history with Silent Hill is a bit weird. And by weird, I mean it's another franchise that is I've spent a ungodly amount of time in. I discovered Silent Hill hilariously through Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2's game case, the CD case on the PS1, had an ad for Silent Hill in it. And I was like, Silent Hill? Is that like Resident Evil? Ooh, that sounds interesting. Like, I had like a little blurb about the game, like you're going into this mysterious town to find your missing daughter or whatever. I was like, okay, let's see what this is about. All right, press any button. Let's get into this. So I played the shit out of Silent Hill 1. That game objectively terrified the shit out of me. No game has made me feel terror the way that Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 2, not this one, but I only played this one for like an hour, so the fuck do I know, right? Why is my OBS, are we okay? Yeah, no, we seem to be okay. I don't have any drop frames, but my bitrate is like saying that. Let me take a look. Pull up the stream on my here. Okay, stream looks fine there, and there. So I'm gonna assume that even though Twitch is saying my bitrate is unstable, it might have had to do with all the flashing of the monitors and everything. That might have fucked with things a bit.
Mary. Could you really be in this town?
Mary is the name of my ex-wife. That's the one big disconnect between this game and me as a person. I would never go chasing after my ex-wife. This guy, on the other hand, if you paid attention to the intro, he didn't have a ring finger on. He didn't have his ring finger. He ripped his ring finger off when he got divorced. No, he didn't have a wedding ring on his finger anymore. So,
In my restless dreams,
ex-girlfriend, ex-wife.
I see that town. Silent Hill.
I wouldn't go chasing after my exes.
You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
And somebody did a mod to remove all the fog from this game, and while the game looks incorrect, I would say, with all the fog removed, this game looks fucking amazing.
I got a letter. The name on the
And that was like my biggest
Mary.
concern when I saw the starting,
My wife's name.
like the initial footage and shots of the game. It looked rough.
Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself.
But now, like, looking at this is...
Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
She's dead, but she sent us a letter. Okay. I'm gonna pretend like I don't know anything, even though I have, and unless they change the story points in like major ways, I don't,
What could she mean?
I already know what the story is. But
This whole town was our special place.
no fun when if I don't play along, right?
Could Mary really be here?
We're gonna have to find out.
Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Doesn't make any sense though. You said she was dead, so how could she be alive? Is she the second coming of Christ? Like, what the fuck? All right. Look at how smooth that is. And for achievement hunters, if you go down that road, you'll get an achievement. We're not gonna go down that road though. That's just a waste of time. I already got that achievement. It was the first thing I did. I was like, what sane person would go to this fucking town? Silent Hill 1 scared the shit out of me. Silent Hill 2 was just as terrifying. Silent Hill 3, not so much. But I still thought it was an alright horror game. Silent Hill 4 is the only one I've never really played at any length. And then there was Homecoming, which was bad. Homecoming came out around the same time that, what was it? Resident Evil 4 came out, and I think they were trying to capitalize on how Resident Evil 4 kind of completely changed its gameplay style to focus more on action over horror, over like the survival horror thing. The, it didn't work the same. It's not the same in my opinion. And the game is also full of like potentially game-breaking soft locking bugs, where like if you do something and that you get a bug from that thing, that's it. That save file is dead. They had, so yeah, this is how much I played. I played for about 35 minutes then. It was even less. Okay. Didn't play very long at all.
It's like someone's groping around my skull.
Yeah, sorry, James, that's me. We have to deal with that for a little bit. Alright. Till the end of this journey. Bonk. I think the characters look so much better in this game, too. I mean, we're going from PS2 to what? Like 2024 graphics,
Excuse
so.
me.
I'm sorry.
Be quiet now.
I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But... I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog, either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to explain, but
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
What an odd interaction. But I will say, well, one, the voice acting is just miles better than what we got in the original. Wait, did I just barrel past something? I guess I did. I barrel past. There's a map that you can get. Oh, yeah. Okay, well. We have to go without a map for a little bit. Wait, I never saw this door before. Can you go in here? No? All have sinned and fall short. Can't see what that bot of God's glory. All have sinned and fall short of God's glory. Is carved into this door. Oops, I did not mean to press that button, but I did. Alright. Well, that's... it seems like the voice acting in this game is pretty good. Makes her actually seem somewhat more normal. In the original, the way she spoke always seemed like... I guess it just seemed off, but not in like a creepy kind of way, just like... I don't know how to explain it really. Oh yeah, and then there's this. So a while back, the Silent Hill HD collection released on the PS3, I believe. And that had, I believe, Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3 on it. I don't know if it had any others. The font that they used for the Silent Hill Ranch sign in that game was in Comic Sans. In Comic Sans. Hilariously enough, that sign with the Comic Sans font is still in the game. It's just hidden away, and modders and people who've been trying to mod the game, they've modded the sign back in for one, and two, they found where the sign is located outside of the game's boundaries, where they had like a bunch of just random stuff I guess the devs were messing with. They found like the dev playground, so to speak. And believe me, I know all about setting up playgrounds. At least in terms of like software development and stuff like that. Alright. No, it looks like there's a lock on that. There, we got no items, so we gotta go in here. What's this? Went to town to get the window fixed. Spare keys in the drawer. So, yeah. There. So, locked. Okay. So if the window was not fit, okay. Yep. Oh,
Anyone in here?
Press A to climb through, which in my case would be X. Again, I feel that we need to. Ooh, that. Oh, okay. Fine. Is there anything else in here? What? Amazing. Right? Let's go through this gate, and we got a key that we can now use on this door. Difficult puzzles. Honestly, like the start of the game. Let's not hit ourselves here. Now, in the original Silent Hill 2, this is where you'd come through this little area right here, and this is where you'd find your first enemy, weapon, and I believe the radio. For some reason, you know, there's a reason that prompt shows up and lets you look at it, and now like the controller's like vibrating as if this is some sort of area of importance. I don't know, I think that's kind of cool that they did that. They just like that very subtle, if you know to look for it, nod to the original game. I appreciate that. Did I pass another? Where are all the maps? I thought there were maps before all this. Are there not? Hello? Silent Hill monsters. Can I get a map? I'd like a map. Cardio Master James here to collect the maps. Guy's got to be a cardio god. If I ran this long for this far, well, when I was in the army, it would have been a breeze. And now I'd probably be keeled over and stitching my side. I'd be like gasping for breath, lying on the ground. Like one of those scenarios of like, yeah, if I found myself in this guy's situation, I'd be dead. Inside of 5 minutes, I'd be fucking dead. Ah, here we go. Hopefully this will give us the previous map as well. I guess it really doesn't matter. In terms of linearity, this game's pretty straightforward. Okay. So... interesting. So you can miss that map. But the good thing is it's not important. Let's keep looking for, well, anything. Context clues, hints, items, weapons. Primarily weapons. I would like the silent part of Silent Hill. I mean, they've got that right. So that's the... I don't know why I keep doing that. There, no. Uh-oh. That's kind of what I'm talking about. All right, Miss Cassandra, a customer came in today, ordered a mixed bouquet, red and white. I tried to explain his bad luck, but he couldn't decide on just one. He seemed a bit off, looked at me like I wasn't even there, then just left, said he'd be back to pick him up later. Wanted to let you know, since I might be gone by then. Okay. Well, I hope they got their flowers before whatever this is happened. It really feels like they changed. Ooh, what's this?
What is this?
That's what I was asking, James. What the fuck, dude? Alright, a bunch of garbage on the ground. So the blood trail leads out, but does it... doesn't seem to really continue from here, does it? I think that's back the way we came, right? Yeah, I did it again. I wonder... okay, good. If I accidentally flip to another page, I can just close... I don't have to flip back. I can just close it. It won't open up on that page.
More of that stuff.
That stuff, James, looks like blood. Let's go away from the blood. Yeah, because we don't have a weapon yet. Oh no, that's just... that looks like rust. Okay. Well, that's locked. I would like something that caused that blood to spill. I'd like something to ooh, I can. The lack of like atmospheric music really does kind of, for me, it enhances the vibe that I think they're, you know, that Silent Hill strives for. Keep doing it. I don't know why. Maybe it's Hollow Knight. Maybe Hollow Knight's the reason I keep pressing L1 to close the map.
Huh.
Well, actually it is closed. Okay. Back to this intersection. Okay, so we're gonna head north. There we go. Yeah, follow the ick on the ground. That'll Surely nothing can go wrong there. Ooh, what are you? What are you? Ooh. I just all boarded up and shit. What does that say? Drug addiction hotline? Is that what that says? Kind of hard to tell. The font's a little low res. But still, that's pretty good that they can get font that small, or like, you know, little... I don't know. I feel that the details of this game might be too good, Jesus. Keeps calling it that stuff, but James, that stuff is probably blood. No items or anything? Yeah, I think the I don't know, was that in the game? I just heard a voice. I couldn't tell if that was in the game or if that was... I know it's not in my apartment. I've got enough sense to know that there's nobody else in here. God, if it... Like, you know, that's one hell of a way to... get no... Oh... Interesting. A fine looking establishment there. Sir or madam. May I... Oh. James, you don't have a weapon. Don't follow it.
Hey!
Don't
Wait.
call out to it. Is that where I was just looking through the thing? Yes, it was. Okay. Yeah, those like background noises, that is... It's unsettling, yes. I think that's the correct word. Like, I got lights on and everything, obviously, and I'm still kind of feeling a bit uneasy with all this. And it's not like, oh, I'm scared, oh no, there's a creepy, let's... This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I think this game does really well. Or at least the original did really well, and this game seems to be kind of matching the vibe. All right, let's see if I can hear it. See it from up here? I can. It's behind my camera though. You guys can't see it. It looks like a dude in a straight jacket.
Hello?
I don't know. If I saw that crap everywhere and on the ground and following a thing that just fell over, I wouldn't be calling out to it. Why is it that people, like, their brains suddenly exit their body the moment they enter into like a horror type setting? I know where it is. I want to look for collectibles first, because this is a point of no return. Excuse me. True? Alright. I think this may be where I had to stop last time. I was messing around with this game when my girlfriend... Oh no, I was a little bit past this. Okay. Yeah, I had plans with my girlfriend, and essentially I had to not finish what I was trying to do in this game. Alright, we'll take that. nutritional supplement or health drink. Or, you know, normal people will be like, I wouldn't drink that, but Silent Hill fans are like, oh, yes, the health drink. We know the health drink, and we know it well. Go in here? No. Can you go upstairs? No. I hear it. I don't want to go near it. This is the item. This is what sets your hair to stand on end. At least for me it did as a kid. When I was in 9th grade, these games fucking terrified me. Like, okay, here we go.
Stay back.
Gotta make sure it's dead. That was very cathartic, actually. Not because like those guys ever gave me a hard time, but just to be able to just wail on something for a little while. You don't want to, you know, you don't want to do that to another person, obviously. So, yeah, doing it to pixels feels good. All right, so we have drugs, hardcore drugs. Then, well, I guess it is a piece of wood. Darkest Dungeon Run is gonna take a small break. I discovered this game, and this is a game that holds a lot of meaning to me. And the remake, from what I've heard and seen, is done really well. So I kind of want to get this out there. Then we go back to Darkest Dungeon. Also, it's October, and this feels kind of thematically appropriate with October. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing at Darkest Dungeon, and I feel like I might need to learn more about that game before I try and stream it, because like you saw, I had no fucking clue what I was doing. And like, it wasn't that I wasn't having fun, it's just I wanted, like, you know, when I go into onto expeditions and stuff, I want to know how to properly plan. And I feel like after like 10 hours I learned very little about each of the areas and what they do, enemies, and like, you know, what to expect and all that stuff. I feel like I'm not yet prepared for Darkest Dungeon. This game, though, I'm always ready for some Silent Hill. I've played every single Silent Hill game except for Silent Hill 4. I can do some Silent Hill for October. And then back to Darkest Dungeon. And Hollow Knight. I think I'm going to be in Hollow Knight for the rest of my life, though. It's a lot of accumulated knowledge. And that's the thing. I want to learn. I want to play more of the game because it looks like it's fucking cool as hell. I'm not gonna act like, you know, I know anything about the game. Most of like what I know I've gathered from like passing. And the things that I do know is that the game will fucking destroy you and laugh about it. But, and that's part of that, that's the whole premise of the game is, you know, there's a whole like splash text at the start that says, you know, that's the point. You know, it's about making the best of a bad situation. But I think I'm going to continue the run that I had going. I don't, oh. I've never seen, did he do that in the original? I just saw him like do like a little thing with it where he like wrote something down. That's cool. I don't know if that was in the original or not. What's this? If you're reading this, leave. This place is not what it seems. Sometimes you just have to look behind. Yeah, and I don't know if Darkest Dungeon was like that when it like initially... came out. What was in here? I'm gonna go ahead and say that this game does a really good job of making you feel like you're being watched. I mean, I am being watched, obviously. Never played Silent Hill games. Not much into wearing Pampers to play games. Yeah, these games are fucking horrifying, but I like it. Like it's. I don't know how to describe it other than it's fun for me. Like, yeah, it is absolutely objectively just terrifying. But it's more than just like, oh, scary game is scary, boogle-de-boogle. This game, I feel, does horror correctly. The Silent Hill games, I should say. I'll even go a step further. Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3, and Silent Hill 4 do horror perfectly. Gotta pretend like we just won the Super Bowl. Here, we gotta break all the windows. We saw there could be goodies inside. Door's locked. Okay, this is the other. This place looked like a place I could go into and explore. Let's see if there's cans there. Evil Within. I've heard good things about that. A friend of mine. That was by Bethesda, right? A friend of mine actually met Todd Howard. High school friend of mine that I still talk to from time to time. He's actually in here when I was playing Satisfactory. He used to, hey. I'm pretty sure you could open that, James. But yeah, a friend of mine, he used to wait tables at a Thai restaurant, and Todd Howard and his group, you know, is out near Bethesda Softworks. Hi. They're not too far from here. ZeniMax Studios is now what's on that building. One to grow on. What the fuck they are, but anyways, my friend used to wait tables at a Thai restaurant that Todd and his friends would usually frequent. He sent me a text one day. I was living out in Kentucky. I think I was still in college. Yeah, it was before Fallout 4 came out. He was like super excited about Fallout 4. Okay, the younger people This is called a payphone. Back in the day, you would have to use one of these if you left your home and needed to make a phone call. So what you do is you come up to this and you put quarters in. Quarters are coins. I'm pretty sure you know what coins are. But yes, relic of the past. A lot of people look at that and be like, what the hell is this? Public phone? What's a public phone? Because, you know, most people now, they know phones is this computer, the supercomputer that you have in your fucking pocket. Am I hitting the right? I don't think I am. Alright. Let's head down this way. Can we head this way? Gentleman style. I guess gentleman style does not... Wait. Can I... Yeah! Is there anything in... Grab some scissors, dude. Like, shit, man. Something gets up in your face. You use the scissors and you stab them in the face. Yes, Salem. This is the previously unreleased Silent Hill Hollow Knight DLC. I saw him again, or at least I think so. He says he didn't, but I don't know anymore. I'm tired. Can't find it. Doesn't matter. The scraping noise again. Scraping noise? Yeah, I played Salem. I played this game a little bit over the weekend, and I was just like, I have to. Like, the thoughts, the stream of consciousness that was going through my head when I was playing this, I was like, I gotta share this on stream, because this is basically like, it's a high school pastime of mine to play this game. First Silent Hill came out. I explained this to everybody else. Came out when I was in. Ooh, what's this? Back room I can get into? Read. In March of 1965, the town of Silent Hill was visited by the Maine Psychical Research Association. That an actual thing. After a thorough examination, a team of expert dowsers from the association concluded that the area surrounding... Hey Salem, thank you for the 100 bits. There's silence and then dim dare hills. I plan to play the original at some point with the enhanced edition. Are you talking about the first Silent Hill? Is there an enhanced edition of that? If there is, oh my fucking god, that is so exciting. Thanks again for the 100 bits, Salem. I really appreciate that. Enjoy that music. There we go. Alright. After thorough examination, a team of expert dowsers from the association concluded the area surrounding the now historic Wilts coal mine to be highly active. They also expressed their hopes for further research and exploration of the gorge. These hopes, however, were never fulfilled due to the location being restricted as a historic nature preserve as declared by the Silent Hill Historical Society. Additionally, the idea was met with resistance from the local community, which claimed that the nature of the association's research would hinder tourist activity in the area. Questioning the celebrity of our research and hiding behind day trippers seems like an excuse to prevent us from seeing what's really out there, commented one of the researchers. Fortunately, none of the local representatives were available to comment on the matter. Editor's note: at time of publishing, there exists no evidence supporting credibility of radioesthesia. Whatever that thing is, or proving effectiveness of any dowsing methods. Opinions expressed in this article do not reflect the author's views. No, Silent Hill 2 has an enhanced version. Besides the are you talking about the HD version? Because that one wasn't... Got little video game collectors... You had a little video games collectors event this Saturday. I'm selling Silent Hill 1 and 2. We'll never play them. Figured out you're not much into horror games. I can respect that. it's not me, but it almost was me though. When I didn't get into horror games until like PS1 era. I heard a bunch of people talking about like Resident Evil and shit like that, and I was like, oh, Resident Evil, what's that about? And someone's like, oh, it's a zombie game. I was like, oh, cool. I'll check that out. Checked it out, and I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. But then, like I mentioned earlier, it's a fan-made mod, and it has it's the graphics through hacking. So it's easier to watch people play them than playing myself. I can understand that. I watched somebody play this a little bit. Ah, fuck! No, you don't get up. There's one to grow on. I can post a link for you to check it out. Yeah, DM that to me on Discord. I'd be interested to see like what they did. Like, are there new graphics in there, or is it just like, are they just like upscale? Bug. Oh fuck. If I saw a bug like that looked like that in real life, I would actively shit my pants. As in, you would hear the defecation occur inside my pants. Super strong, super clean, wash away the stains of yesterday. Yeah, shoot me a DM on Discord. I think that you just sent. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Yeah, I mean, because I feel like, you know, this remake definitely stands on its own. And from what I can tell so far, they've changed a lot in the game. Like the whole starting area. Like this whole area. Oh, hi. Oh, fuck. Got me. The diapers. Yeah. Always gotta give him one to grow on. We'll drink some health drink. Is that enough to, Is there like an inventory of any kind? Ah! Personal. Equipment? Okay. Medical? Okay. I guess this is kind of like the original where you just have to guess on your health. Can I get in? No. But this is what you do when you trapped. Was testing the Sega SC300 personal computer earlier today. It was hard to figure out how to restart the game when you get stuck. I've never heard of the Sega. You said the Sega SC300H. I didn't even know that Sega made personal computers. I'm guessing it's a pretty old computer. Do you have like an interest in like vintage technology or something like that? Interesting. This kind of looks like the restaurant that you find yourself in at the start of the first game. And I believe you wake up on this couch, and there's like a cop standing over there. That's kind of cool. The man was here again. I told him he'd been warned not to come here. He acted like he didn't know what I was talking about. Anyway, he got up and left. Didn't make any sort of fuss, but there's something about him that gives me the creeps. When I look at his face, like I'm staring at a mask, and there's something underneath waiting to get out. I don't want to be here when that happens. Just an overall game collector. I understand that. My girlfriend's brother is like that. Her younger brother. He doesn't display them. Do you display them, or do you just like collect them like he does? He just likes to have them. He doesn't really set up like a fancy like bookcase or anything like that. He just kind of gathers them in boxes. I guess he does, you know, through that keeps them in pretty good condition as well. But yeah, my girlfriend's brother is big into the collecting games and stuff. I feel like I'm missing something. Nothing fancy, just functional. That makes sense. If I had the space here, I'd probably have like a bookcase behind me, like, because like I have right over here, I have a whole stack of PS3 games, PS4 games, Switch games, Wii U games. I have a whole host of games just sitting over there. Oh, hi. How, you mother... Harassing a fucking turn. Alright, we need 2. Alright. Cool. Burning through health items. It's going out of style. Oh, hi. You okay there, buddy? You look like you're a little bit sideways. Well, hit him. Just having a spot to put all the stuff within reachable distance if you want to play something is always good. And that's kind of how I get into, I guess you could say I get into the vintage stuff. I don't play the actual, like, carts, but I have 3 consoles here that support vintage gaming, mostly Nintendo stuff. Take a look at my map here. Take a look at that, and it looks like we are... It is time for a break. I need to go put on some diapers real quick.